Hey everyone, and welcome to Laysara, Summit Kingdom. Today we'll be taking a look at the demo of this upcoming city builder with a scheduled release date somewhere in 2023. Laysara is in a lot of ways like many other city builders. You manage a population and their always growing needs. You need to feed them, clothe them, provide them with various goods and services to keep them happy and working for you. One of the areas where Laysara stands out though is that we'll be doing this close to the summit of a big mountain under constant threat of avalanches. In Laysara we build in these small pockets where space very quickly gets very scarce. Optimizing where you place your buildings and having a good distribution network will be key to building a big and successful settlement in Laysara. Why are we building on the side of the mountain, you may ask? We don't exactly know for sure, other than that we were for some reason forced out of the lowlands. In the full release, the cities you build will be working together and trading with each other. You'll be able to revisit previous towns to update or change them as needed. In the demo, we have access to a short scenario that introduces some of the mechanics in the game and teases what is going to be one of the important factors in the main game, namely avalanches. Without any further ado, let's try Laysara Summit Kingdom. So, I was extremely hyped to see this during the most recent Next Fest because this is one of my most anticipated games coming up. So I was very happy to be able to try this one out. This is just some basic controls here we'll start with, so we'll go through these real quickly. And we're already into building. So, it's my understanding that each scenario will be built on a sort of unique mountain with its own perks and disadvantages. I believe that avalanches and the weather itself will be something that you'll be battling in all these scenarios in varying degrees, most likely. We have 3 layers on this mountain. We have a lower layer, we have a middle layer, and we have an upper layer. I'm unsure if some buildings can only be built on certain layers. I think so. At least there is a building. The very last building we'll get access to here in the demo will be something in regards to the avalanches. It makes sense that can only be built on the upper layer. But some buildings also work better depending on where they are built. We'll also see that in the tutorial. For now, let's just get started here. It is time to start building your town. Let's start with placing a marketplace. It'll be a central point of your settlement as it distributes goods amongst citizens living nearby. So here in the beginning, at least in the tutorial, we don't have access to a lot of things. So we can see here there's this ravine, I guess. I'm not sure for the correct word. But there is at least a rift between these two. So we can actually not build over here yet. But I think in the main game, once you get going at least, it's going to be highly beneficial to keep the different industries very isolated, very clumped up, and then distributing it from there. We'll see some of it in the tutorial, but we are also limited on space right now, so we will have to start out with just having everything in the same little pocket here. But let's start with the marketplace. The red mark above the marketplace, it means the building doesn't have road connection to the mountain entry point. Let's fix that by building some roads. We shall indeed build some roads. You can remove any building, including roads, using the demolish tool, which is down here in the right corner. Let's get some road up here. Good job, the mark above the marketplace has changed. The new one means the building lacks a workforce. Well, let's bring some folks into our town then. Building houses increases the town's population, so let's place a few of them near the marketplace. After placing a house, it becomes inhabited instantly by 4 citizens. Workers are assigned to workplaces automatically. So, we have 3 different kinds of people. We have the lowlanders, we have the artisans, and we have monks. The monks is not something we're going to be exploring in the demo, as it also said, but we will be exploring the 2 other kinds here. So if I had been smart, actually, I would probably have placed this 1 tile lower, so I could have 2 rows of houses up here. That's quite alright. We're not really min-maxing in either case. Let's see how we want to do this. Do we want a road through up here? I don't think so. So we can build something like this. Actually, what we can do, we can do that, and then we can have one here. We can build all the way, and we can sneak one through up there as well. Very nice. That's still too little. That's okay. Let's then build a road here. And we can see what how far the market reaches here. So this here should actually be okay, yes. But so should this actually, right? Yes, I think so. Great! Let's continue developing our settlement by providing our citizens access to a mandala building. Mandala, maybe. I'm not sure. Which is important for their spirituality. Mandala, among many other buildings in Laysara, has a range. That means it will only affect nearby buildings, in this case, houses. Let's get them some sort of religious building. And build it over here. We could also build it here. Will that reach everyone? It would, just barely. That's actually, I think it's nice to have it tucked away over there. We cannot, no, it's 3 wide. Yeah. Good enough. And I think let's actually just build a few houses extra here. Interesting to see actually. These are freestanding, so they don't actually do anything with others. But as soon as we want to place one over here, it kind of get incorporated into one long building. Or to one big building. That's a nice little touch. Can you actually rotate? I believe you can. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get told later. Okay, well, we built the thingy. Yes. Great, you have just fulfilled a need of your citizens. To learn more about your folks' needs, let's bring up the house menu. I was actually about to do that myself. So, we can see here that they have demands. These demands Tsampa and X. And I think to upgrade, we need to provide them with 2 blocks of faith, which this takes care of, and 3 blocks of food. It doesn't have to be this. This is just a demand. I don't actually know what it might entail if we don't fill out the demand. If we still fill up this, I have no idea. I don't think the tutorial actually tells us, but I'm not sure. Here you can see both the already fulfilled needs and still demanded ones. Needs are divided into 3 categories: food, prosperity, and enlightenment. This bar shows how many and which category needs you must fulfill to make your citizens willing to upgrade their house. Looks like folks living here would like to get some food, which isn't really that surprising. Let's focus on that. Let's start with producing some eggs. Build a chicken farm and production will start. Make sure the chicken farm has the marketplace in its range. Every production building can only transport its production output to a building in its range. And I believe we'll get to, we can see we have actually a sub menu here, and X is one. We have a lot of different kinds of foods here. We have wheat, we have cheese, we have honey, we have what looks like a fish, we have meat, and butter tea production. We are not going to see all this in the demo, of course. One thing I would like to see actually in the full game is the range that this building can reach here. But I think it's because it's based on road length, not necessarily an area around the building, but road length. So I think that's why we actually can't do that. So we need some road. Let's what is the building? Is it like a 2x3? Yeah. We can chuck one up here. It looks kind of nice. We need this. And one of the nice things is that this is not done automatically. Well, you could argue that That can also be quite annoying, you have to do it manually, but you can actually, you need to set where to send it. It's not in range, darn. Okay, well, no, let's, hang on. No, don't destroy it. Let's see if this helps to build a road here. It should, I think. Yeah, nice. So they will now bring X down there. What is this? Ah, it's because I disabled it by mistake, yeah. And there we go. Now we can see the little guy bringing eggs, or girl in this case, I think. Nice. Okay, we were about to get told about this. Fair enough. Chicken Farms is now producing eggs, but as indicated by the icon, it is not sending them anywhere. Let's address that by clicking on the chicken farm and sending the eggs to the marketplace, which we already did. Great, let's increase the food variety for our folks and start producing zampa, a flour made from barley. Place a mill, make sure it has a marketplace in range, and supply it with barley from barley fields. A single mill is capable of handling production output from multiple barley fields. We get access to flour down here, or zampa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let's see, where can we plunk you? Not quite that far away, that's okay. We can put you down here. And then we can get some barley fields. How fat are you? You can go like down here maybe. I mean, space is tight, but you know, it's nice to also make it look nice. There we go. And another thing actually is that this whole system down here, we can see that this is producing 6 out of 6. The whole game is very, very precise when it comes to how much we're actually using. So we can see right now we have 6 available, but we're only using 4.8. That's also something that comes into play when we need to transport goods. It is very, very precise. You can really micromanage this and send precisely what you need and not more to a marketplace, for instance, and use whatever leftovers in other places, which is very, very nice. You're producing 3 and you can actually handle 15, so you can handle quite a few barley fields actually. Excellent. Our mill is receiving barley, but it's still not producing any zampa. It's because its building requires not only human workers, but also yaks to operate. To increase your town's yak population, you need to build a simple yak breeding. With production up and running, you can start sending produced zampa to the marketplace. Simple yak breeding works similar to houses. They raise the yak population. Yaks are only assigned to workplaces automatically. Or yaks are then assigned to workplaces automatically. So this is not something we need to do anything about. Well, ooh, you will just fit in right there. It's kind of already getting very busy over here, but as I said, we still only have access to this one pocket, so that's just how it is. Okay, we should have 4 left. Yes. Okay, let's send this over here. And how much are we using? 2.4. So the 6 we are producing right now is, or the 6 flour is more than enough. Great! Looks like your citizens are happy enough to upgrade their buildings. Once the house can be upgraded, you can do that by clicking a button above it. Upgraded houses accommodate more inhabitants, therefore resource consumption rises. Consult the marketplace menu to see the consumption details. And that's why I think it's not done automatically, which is actually very nice. So we can see here that... Why are we only using 2.4 now? It was 4.8 before. That's kind of odd, no? I guess why not? You can see every time we click, it actually goes up. So if we suddenly find ourselves in a situation where if we upgrade now, we can actually afford to feed or provide a service, it's completely fine. We'll just stop upgrading. Can we actually... It's perfect. Perfect. But actually, in order to avoid... Let's just upgrade it straight away. It's not gonna take long. You're not gonna fit. That's okay. Oh, that's a shame that we can't fit one in over here. That's okay. Let's build one there. It's fine. Send you there because we know we're gonna want to upgrade them later, and maybe we want more. More houses if we need more workers. Certainly. Let's we can build 2 more here. Wait. And we can probably still handle 1 more actually if we wanted to. So now we have double. We can build way more houses if we want to. Ooh, okay. Nice job. It's becoming a little tight, isn't it? Time to expand. To connect your town to the area to the left, we can use a bridge. You'll need to find a suitable spot on each side to place it. Let's do that indeed. Let's maybe try and make it kind of line it up here. And we can build it to different spots here. So it's okay, a few different spots. It's not exactly locked in place, but you have some wiggle room here depending on where you want it to go. If you want it to go down here, I think maybe we can build like a long bridge. Not sure. Yeah, could. Build maybe a really long bridge. Kind of. Okay, how long can we actually build this? Now I'm curious. Okay, seems like this is the most south we can go here at least. You know what? Why not? Let's build a long bridge. Let's hook that up to the rest of the network there. Nice. The newly reached region will be a great place for the second residential area, so let's put another marketplace. What a brilliant idea. Can we... Okay, I actually wanted, I remember that I wanted to do a bit more in the demo than in my own game, but it looks like this is a very, very restricted scenario, so we actually don't think we can get over here. No. That's okay. That's okay. But my point being that if this had been a ravine, we could get over here. I mean, we could easily make this into pure food production, for instance, for this area, and then keep this more or less just a residential area. Same over here. If we could get access to an area over here, I think it will be very beneficial to keep a lot of these things separate in order to focus an island here or a pocket on 1 or 2, possibly 3 different things depending on how big it is. This is a big one. This is a big island, I feel. Our pocket. Let's build you here. Actually, let's build the road. Just get you all the way out here. Why not? See, we're actually a bit off on the other here, but that's breaks the pattern a bit. I actually like that. Let's see. For the new residential area, let's make things interesting and bring a second cast to the town. Your current village houses lowlanders, folks versatile in the ways of nature and the land. Artisans, on the other hand, are crafty manufacturers and service workers. Each cast has slightly different needs, so use newly unlocked buildings to make your artisans happy and upgrade their houses. Okay. We need 8 artisan houses. No, we don't need cheese quite yet, but we will soon enough. Let's see if we can't build a 2 long rows. Let's build them. Where do we want them? I don't think it matters. Put them to the north. Why not? Build 3 like that. Marketplace to the south. We actually didn't have to do it like this, but that's absolutely fine. That is 5. Let's build them 6 long. Do something like that. Yoinks. Okay. And we need to upgrade them already. Let's see, what do you want? You actually don't care too much about faith to upgrade. You do have the demand. Again, I'm not sure if that actually means anything, but you do have a demand for prosperity, which means you need access to a bathhouse. And you need food. Okay, we don't have access to the warehouse yet, which we will get later on, so we have to produce it locally for now. Otherwise, if we felt like we had enough over here, we could transport some of it over here. But for now, let's get the... Oh, that's a shame it doesn't fit. Let's destroy this and let's build you over here. I feel like that is a... You reach everything just nicely, so let's do that. Something like that, I think is okay. So you needed what? You needed a bathhouse. Do you fit right there? Oh, you do. Then let's do that, because that is a nice spot for that. So you now have prosperity, you have faith, which you don't actually really need, but you got it nonetheless. And, you know, the easiest here would be just to plonk down a couple of chicken farms. How far away can we do that? Okay, let's just see. You can build... You are within range there. If we build a road up there... What happens if we build there? You are not within range then. No, that's okay. Okay. Probably have to be there, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, we'll build 1 and we'll build 2, just because. Then we have enough. So that should... Okay, let's see. Fill the bar with fulfilled needs to make folks living here willing to upgrade their house. Still required needs of a value. Any category 2. Ah, okay. So you do need to fill it all, but there are specific needs here, and then these ones doesn't matter. Well, since we need 2, then let's get them some cheese. Well, we would need 2 anyway, because some is only 1, so that would not be enough. Okay, cheese it is. Let's get some cheese. We need a cheesemaker and a yak shack. Okay. So you need 5 milk to 5 cheese. You provide 5 milk, so that will be enough. You need to be within range. So we can plunk you there. I don't know how important it is that it's so far away, but I like to keep stuff like that, you know, kind of separate all my my industry away from the housing. Maybe there'll be something in the final game about that. Let's see here. Milk, you go down there. And cheese, you go up there. Okay, let's see here. How are we doing on yaks? We only have the 1. Let's straight away get another... we can build it over here. Why not? You actually fit in right there quite nicely. Doesn't exactly look very nice, but you fit in nonetheless. Okay. We are using 2.4 eggs and 2.4 cheese, so it looks like maybe we're not going to be able to... Okay, we only take 0.2, so we should actually be able to upgrade everything here. Maybe just barely again. We have plenty of cheese, but if we expand them much more, then we definitely want more cheese. Great job! Now it's time to expand upwards and see what the mountain has to offer. Just like a bridge. Just like a bridge can connect 2 regions on the same level, shafts can be used to climb higher. Hold middle mouse button and move around to view the mountain from a distance. Right, I actually forgot about that. So we can see it all. Very nice. Let's build a couple of shafts. I think we will have one from both. Can we get one there? Yes. Excellent. Connect that up as well. Let's connect. Can I connect you? No? Okay, maybe I'm not allowed to yet. Splendid! Now you have reached a region in the middle zone. Production output of some buildings depends on which zone they are placed in. This is shown in their tooltip like this. An example of a building working this way is a beekeeper. It produces significantly more resources if placed in a middle zone. Let's use that to our advantage. Okay, can I build road now? Yes. Let's just hook you to... Excellent. Okay, we are getting kind of close to the end here, so we don't really need to be super spacious with our, super efficient with our space here, but you know, we'll try to make it look nice anyway. Let's build 2, because why not? And I'm thinking, since we will need it anyway, let's, yeah, we can build quite a few more houses. Let's build a row down here. How long do you reach? 1 more would do. It'll work? Yeah. Yeah, it should all be fine. Let's get a few more workers just so we have enough. Okay. If we want to provide our people with honey, we need to find a way to transport it all the way down. Beekeeper can only send resources to nearby buildings, so we need a warehouse. Warehouses stores resources and allows for sending goods over long distances, not restricted by any range. A single warehouse can only store resources of one type. And this is a system I very much like. Yeah, we can place stores right here. Let's send all of this down here. So this is now getting 10, and yeah, let's continue, because I think we'll get told to send it somewhere. As already mentioned, warehouses can be used to transport resources over long distances. Warehouses don't have ranges, they use carriers instead. The more carriers assigned to the transport route, using the plus button, the more resources can be transported. Let's send honey down to the marketplaces to distribute to our folks. Carriers are recruited from unemployed artisans, so that's the second cast. Unlike production buildings, a single warehouse can send resources to multiple destinations, and that's one of the really cool features about it. So, you do have a demand for honey, and I think, you know, let's say we send a carrier down here. Let's just use 1 for now, and we can see how much. You need 3.3. Okay, then we literally just keep adding here 2.2, 3.3. That's exactly what we need. Close enough, anyway. 3.2, and that's it. Barely anything is actually getting wasted here, and we can see how much surplus we have. We have 6.7 left, so we can also send it down here. Minus 0.8. You need 5.7. That means we are already at the limit of what we can use here, but that's absolutely fine. We are sending 6, and that is enough. That is a very nice system, and that the warehouse is, I think, is going to be a very much a key building to make everything super efficient. The other thing we gained access to by expanding higher are resource deposits. On these spots we can build mines. Let's start by mining copper and use it for copper utensil production. Move cursor over a resource deposit to see a button for quickly placing a mine. Okay, that's very nice. And they need to be near. We can see here in the green. We just need to touch one of them. We don't need to it can't be here. We just need to touch one of them. So we have some leeway, but obviously it's not a lot. Let's build you there. Let's just build a second one straight away. Why not? You need road access, of course, so let's do that. And we need yaks, so let's build one up here. Why not? So they don't have so far to walk. Doesn't really matter. Excellent. Copper utensils. Then you probably need another kind of building. Yes. How much do you produce? You produce 4. You can take 4. So we actually need 2 of these guys. Let's do something like this. Yes, because then what we can do is we can actually place a warehouse right there. Excellent. Yoinks. And yoinks. Let's just finish setting this up. I think that's what the game is going to tell us next anyway. Produced goods are not being transported anyway. Yes. Fair enough. Great. Now you can build another warehouse to send the copper utensils down and distribute them. After doing so, your people will be very close to upgrading the houses again. To make that happen, Let's also provide them with textiles. For wool production, you can either build new yak shacks or use already built ones. This objective has no caste requirements for which houses you should upgrade. Okay, upgrade 20 houses to level 3. Let's see. You are getting 12. Let's send you down here first. Oh, that's not the market. Do that. And let's do that. Let's do one of each. I think that unlocks how... So we can see how much we need. We need 2 for the marketplace too. Can you actually rename it? It doesn't look like it. That would be a nice feature, at least in the main game. If it's not because I'm just missing something here. Because otherwise you might have a lot of marketplaces around the area, but that's a minor thing, I feel. Let's see, marketplace 2. You want 2? Okay. 2.5 will do. Yes. You can also just... You can see that there is an icon here that it gets too little. So you don't actually have to know. You can just keep clicking. Now we know that there's enough. 3.5 to get it is getting sent. Yes, you need 3.4. Okay, let's see. What else do we need? You could do with some cheese as well, to be honest, if you want to upgrade you. What do you need? Textile and Zampa. Do we need both? No. You need textile. That would be enough. You have to have some prosperity, so you need textile. What about you? That doesn't really matter. You can get textile, you could get baths as well. That's an easy one, so let's do that. Is there anywhere we can build it that would cover all? No, not quite. Maybe there? Yes, excellent. Let's do that. Okay, well, looks like textile will be the way to go, so let's do that. Yak shack. Okay. Well, we have yaks on both buildings, so maybe we'll just build 2 of these. And build it right here. Where was it? It was here. Yes, yes, yes. It's not the yak shack we actually need. Oh yeah, simple yak breeding. It is the yak shack here. I was confusing it with these ones. Are you within range? No. Okay, fair enough. We will have to destroy that. And that, you know, now we are already in the territory where maybe we want to rebuild here and there to make it more efficient. But for now, for the purpose of the tutorial here, or the demo at least, I think we're okay. That's still too far away. Okay, well, then you'll have to be down here. That is absolutely fine. Or we could have built a warehouse up here as well. Could have built a warehouse. Okay, let's see. 2.8. We have plenty there, plenty eggs. Do need more honey as soon as we start upgrading. Cheese is kind of okay. We need more utensils as well. We can... Why can I not upgrade those anymore? But because I'm getting too little of everything. Let's see. Still have plenty of textiles. Plenty of everything except honey. See what we can do about that. Yeah, we will need more honey. That is that a food? Yes. Probably a dumb question, but build 2 straight away. That we will need for the normal houses as well. The lowlanders. What are they called? Yeah, lowlanders. Okay, marketplace 2. Let's... Yep, there we go. And utensils, how many do... Oh, we have plenty left, so... Not gonna be enough? No, not anymore. Excellent. Now, though, we need another yak shack and another cheese maker. Let's do that. Build you up there. You can go down there. Yep. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. That was apparently the last house to send you over the edge. That's completely fine. Now at least we will have enough for a while. You need a bit more honey. Luckily we got plenty, so let's do that. We have plenty of artisans and lowlanders available for work. That is you taken care of. Excellent. That's 12 houses. Let's see about you then. That's gonna be textiles. Yeah, let's do textiles over here as well. Why not? And let's see if we can squeeze something up here in the corner. Do we want 2 straight away? We might as well, I guess. Why not? We can fit 2 in there. You need to be kind of close to the market, yeah. But both places here will be absolutely fine. Oh, we need yaks now. Well, then let's get some yaks. Let's build them up here where we know we have spot. Or space, I should say. Another one. We are getting kind of low on lowlanders, but we are about to upgrade these, so that's that helps. Not in range. Ooh, okay. Then I'm guessing you are not in range either. No. Troy. What about you? But you're not in range of the marketplace then. Okay. You know what? We'll keep you there. What we are gonna do then is we'll just build a warehouse. It's not a problem. And you can send... Obviously the disadvantage here is that this requires extra workers. And it's not very... Actually, it's probably... let's not do that. Will probably be better to do it with the finished products. Don't know if we need to destroy it. Can we? Yeah, reset storage. It'll probably be better to do it with the finished product. It seemed a bit strange there, numbers-wise. Let's do that. Let's send you up there then. Then we can better manage it here, I think. Okay, that's a lot. Let's start upgrading. We need everything now. Get some more honey down there. We have plenty of honey, so... Probably need more. Marketplace 1, right? Yes, I think so. There we go. Upgrade everything if we can. We can't. We need more stuff. And more textiles. Okay, we did complete the quest. Just want to get this all up and done, and that should be it right now. Nice. Still a bit of an overflow with the utensils, so that's kind of perfect right now. Great job! You have successfully built a thriving mountain settlement. As a last thing in this demo, let's take a very quick look at avalanches. One way of dealing with them is to trigger them preemptively before they get too powerful. Hopefully it won't be too late. Okay. You can see there's all sorts of buildings here that we don't have access to at all. A whole category as well, and lots of things. Not actually so much here. Well, there's a lot. Herbalist, cedar grove. I haven't even taken a look at these. Incense maker, shrines, monastery, praying place. Okay, just praying place. Monastery wall. I think the walls are used to protect yourself from avalanches, but I'm not sure. What do we else have here? We have ale. We have ornaments. We have baked goods, butter lamps, and dyed textiles. And over here we have still, of course, the monk dormitory and the advanced yak breeding. So there's plenty of stuff that we have not had access to in this demo at all. Oh, we need more yaks. Actually, let's see here. Actually, if we hover over, I think that's the only building we have access to. At least that I've seen that has a different work output depending on tier. I don't think we have access to anything else. No. But hopefully that's something that'll be in the final game to make you have to think a bit more about things. Trigger an avalanche. Hopefully in the final game this is not going to be the outcome and there'll be some way of protecting ourselves from this. Demo completed. Thanks a lot for trying out the demo of Laysara Summit Kingdom. You're now familiar with the core systems of the game, but Laysara will have many more features when it launches in Steam Early Access later this year. Use more advanced transportation methods, production chains and another caste, monks, to build epic towns over whole mountains. Build barriers, plant trees and use avalanches, and use avalanche inducers probably to never see your town buried in snow again. Raise a summit temple on the very peak as a symbolic act of conquering the elements before you move on to the next mountain. That's gonna be it. That's been a look at Laysara Summit Kingdom, a game I am personally looking very much forward to, and something I very much would like to have on my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.